Hey, Mean Matt here. So, a lot has happened in the past week. I didn't do any reviews or anything because didn't really see any point to. It was kind of all over the place. So, there were some interesting things. I did see in a video. Apparently, they have a thing where Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, is has a backstage thing going on with, or had, anyways, a backstage thing going on with Brock Lesnar. And I guess Vince was pissed off and was going to fire Brock. And then Triple H said no. I don't know what the reason was, but apparently there's a thing now that they might have Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. Um, two biggest egos. You know, one guy who used to be in the WWE way back in 2002, so 10 years ago, he came back. He came into the WWE. Brock Lesnar did. Uh, and then he left on uncertain terms like 2 years later, and then came back last year and a couple months ago, and it's now been noted as being a massive prick because he's intentionally hurting the wrestlers and staff, or whatever you want to call it. I think there's been some issues, but if Triple H goes at it with Brock Lesnar, I'm pretty sure. Because if Brock Lesnar ends up breaking another body part from Triple H, then I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But it's just one of those things that is kind of an interesting idea that might happen. And if I can see Triple H going over though, because he's one of the few wrestlers, and everyone I know on YouTube has made an effort to bring that up that Triple H doesn't want to put anyone over. So there you go. Um, Also, you had an episode of Raw where this past coming week where Vince McMahon came back and said that he was gonna make a decision whether he was gonna fire Johnny Ace or not. So Johnny Ace wasn't fired, but come no way out this Sunday if he loses his match. I can't remember who he's facing now. Anyways, if he loses, he's gonna get fired. So, an interesting status right there. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out here. I cannot find it anywhere. Well, it's gonna be a debate whether Johnny Ace gets fired or not. Oh, I see. It's gonna be a Big Show and John Cena in a steel cage. And if John Cena wins, Vince McMahon gets to fire John Laurinaitis. And I guess if Big Show wins, then I guess I missed that part. But there you go. Also, I'm on WrestleZone.com, where I get most of my reading stuff, and it says it's blasting Vince McMahon for making fun of JR's Bell's palsy on Raw, basically saying that Vince is a face, and he's making fun of JR. I'm not really sure whose cornflakes that JR Jim Ross pissed in, but judging by last week when Hornswoggle made fun of JR and his Bell's palsy, and now this week with Vince McMahon, I'm not sure what's going on, because it's not the first time that they've made fun of Jim Ross. If you saw a couple years ago when he went in for surgery, I guess Vince decided to mock him, and it was really just, I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Another disturbing thing I saw recently, and I'm not sure how it got about, but if you see the video with Bobby Heenan, apparently his cancer must have come back because they removed his jaw, so he just flat down in this area, and it's, to me, it's extremely upsetting to watch something like that, because we know what happened to Roger Ebert, but this, we knew that many years ago now, Bobby Heenan had throat cancer, and it was only a matter of time, I guess, before something like that happened. But what kind of pissed me off too was watching, and I'm not gonna see who it was. You probably, if you've seen the video, you probably did, of these assholes who made fun of Bobby Heenan for the fact that he couldn't help the way he looks now. I hope that he rests comfortably and lives one day at a time. Also, I guess to help celebrate Raw's 1,000 episode in July, they had Big Van Vader come on. So that was cool to see him. I can't wait to see if they bring anyone back next week. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome, I'm sure. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.